Hey, 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 Uncle Mark in the mothership. 3-string cigar box guitar, Motorhead, ace of spades. If you like to gamble, I'll tell you I'm your man. You win some, lose some, it's all the same to me. The pleasure is to play, no difference what they say. Down that you breathe, and the only card I need is the ace of spades. All right, that's really all this song is, totally. And so if I sang it kind of messed up, then really, who can sing like Lemmy? So what do we got going on? G, D, G, 42, 34, 24. Those are our gauges. Electric wound guitar strings. These are nickel wound. They're specifically electric guitar strings. I'm playing through a Roland Mini Cube, and I'll show you those settings at the end of the video. But so this tune is in the key of E flat. And I know that I've gone through G, G sharp A, B flat B, C, C sharp D, D sharp E, F, F sharp G. The reason I say it's E flat is because on a 6-string guitar, what they did was down tune a half a step. So a 6-string guitar is tuned E, A, D, G, B, E. So E is that common chord, and they down tune the whole thing. Okay, which means they're going down as opposed to sharp. So flat, sharp. One of these days we'll go into sharps and flats. You can call it an E flat, you can call it a D sharp. It's totally fine either way. There are going to be some purists out there that go, no, it has to be E flat, and there are going to be people out there that go, why? I don't care. So whatever you decide to call it, we're talking about the 8th fret. And specifically the 8th fret, and we're going to really target this note right here. Okay? This note right here. This B flat is, we're going to target it because we're going to go B flat, A flat, or G sharp. So we're going to go. So that's kind of how this thing is going to work. It does a, so you're down, 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 and then you're going to take that D string, right, and do this one, B flat, A flat. And so if you do this really fast, okay? Okay, so you're grinding down on this, right? Hit, 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 and then what you do is instead of hitting all the strings, I want you to just hit these two. So you're going to have to watch your hand here. So this is the action. So look at this hand right now. Right now I start. If you notice through that, I'm not hitting the bass string. So it's really, really difficult to play this way. So the workaround we have is, not quite right, but you can pull it off, okay? But just remember, this is what you're trying to do. Also, something I'm doing is, if you watch, when I put my finger down, I'm pressing on this note, okay? that note right there, and I'm also muting that one and muting that one, so that I can strum all three. Right? So I can strum all three of those notes if I wanted to, or made a mistake, boom, 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 and I still work it out. So that's the secret to that thing. So and then you're going to come down to this note here. That is an F sharp, and you're going to make the F sharp inverted shape. So if you like to gamble, I tell you I'm your man. You win some, you lose some, it's all the same to me. We're not going to worry about the little ding, 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 ding. We're just going to go back. Okay, so that F sharp. You can play that F sharp here. So you could be, you like to gamble, I tell you I'm your man. You win some, you lose some, how you play it. Okay, at that point, D flat, B. So you could call that a C sharp, D sharp, C sharp, B, or you could call this A flat, D flat, B. Look, it doesn't matter. What we're talking about is 8, 7, or 8, 6, 4. Okay, so chord-wise, E flat, 8th fret, F sharp, or G flat. Thing about sharps and flats is they like to live together. So if you're going to have an E flat and you're going to have a G flat and you are going to have a C flat or whatever, you're going to have a G flat as opposed to an F sharp. Look, I'm not the guy that made up these rules. They're just fluid, okay? So I always think this is an F sharp. That's me. You could call it a G flat, just like here. G and G flat. G, G flat. You're flattening it just one fret or a half a step. So let's go again through this thing. The little ding, 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 ding. All right, so the trick is to take both of these notes. Okay, so I am on the 13th fret on the G string, 13th fret on the D string. And I want to take both those notes and bend them. Same time. Some guys are strong enough to bend them with one finger. Your third finger preferably. I'm not. I take two fingers, one on each, and hinge up a little bit, like so. Then to that G flat F sharp type shape. We're not playing this bass string. We're just going to play this D and G. So it's a one time, down. So it has two different flavors to it. 1, 2, 1. So in the real world, so when I did this little thing, I just kind of simplified it, but in the real world, and you're just coming back and nailing, and I mean nailing, okay, that 13th fret D string. And that's really all there is to this song. So I'm going to go through this whole section once again, including this part, kind of slow. That's it, guys. Really, that's the entire song. Just play it like that. You've got 3 verses, and it just kind of works and jams. It's a great tune. Really appreciate all you do for me here in the mothership. The tips are appreciated. It's tax time, and unfortunately, I do have to pay taxes this year. It's one of those things, so any help is appreciated. Helps keep the lights on, and all of the things that make life wonderful. You know, insurance and all those things. I appreciate all your donations. We're a 100% donation channel, so really, I really appreciated it. It helps loads, man. It just helps loads. And we have t-shirts. They're really fun. And I do have a guide. I do have an Amazon page. And what I did was I didn't want to make it so that, you know, you guys like have to buy stuff. But what I wanted to show you is these are items I have used. So if you look up my Amazon page, and the links are down there in the description, you're going to see that stuff. And definitely take a look at, you know, if you're looking at pedals, you're looking at amps, you're looking at this and that. This is stuff I've actually used and play, and I do recommend it. And you can always ask me questions, put it in the comments. I do have a PayPal and a Square, so thank you so much for your donations. Like I said, we're 100% donation. Buck Show is all we ask, and I promised you I'd show you my my amp settings really quick. And these are my amp settings, and as you can see, I'm on the Brit Combo. My gain is straight up, and I have a little bit of reverb. My tone is also straight up. So there you go. Thank you so much for everything you do for me.